Now that the site assessment has been completed and hazards have been assessed, you are ready to proceed. You have identified your first tree and must now complete a tree assessment. This assessment will identify naturally occurring hazards, such as ground hazards and defects in the tree, as well as hazards that may result from the actual falling of the tree. There are different options when assessing a tree. However, if you take a 360-degree systematic approach each time you assess a tree, either top to bottom or bottom to top, it becomes habit and you reduce the risk of missing something. For example, start from the top of the tree and work your way down, identifying any hazards. Do this every time you assess a tree and it will quickly become second nature. Some of the hazards to look for when completing the tree assessment are overhead hazards such as broken tops and broken or hanging limbs. Any defects in the tree or the roots, as these may be signs of decay. Ground hazards such as large roots, windfall, stumps, and ground debris. Use your axe to sound the tree or bore into the tree with your chainsaw to determine the degree of soundness and the degree of rot. Remember that these are just some of the hazards that you may encounter. Similar to a site assessment, the tree assessment is all about you. As the faller, you make the decisions when assessing the tree. Once you have performed the Recognize, Evaluate, and Control, or the REC process on the tree and determined if it is safe to fall or not, you must follow the safe work procedures to mitigate any hazards, or stop and speak to your supervisor. Completing a 360-degree systematic assessment on each tree, top to bottom or bottom to top, will allow you to identify the hazards and deal with them accordingly.